Welcome to Module 17 that covers the special CACFP provisions for outside school hours childcare programs, abbreviated as OSHCC. The information can be found in Appendix F of the CACFP Administrative Manual. This lesson will outline the requirements for participation in the program. Free and reduced price applications must be on file if meals are claimed at the free or reduced price rate of reimbursement. These forms can be found in Chapters 3 and 3A and in download forms. CACFP does not require OSHCC programs to be licensed, but sites may be licensed by the Department of Human Services or DHS. Licensure is required if the site is on school property. If not licensed or on school property, the site must document that state or local health and safety standards have been met, usually with a fire or food service inspection. OSHCC centers must keep daily dated menu records that demonstrate compliance with CACFP meal pattern requirements for school-age children. Use the child care menu form in the manual. Menu records must list site name, month, day, and year. Final menus should be completed daily and list the foods that were actually served, including additions, substitutions, and any items served to children on special diets. Food production records must also be kept on a daily basis, including amounts of food prepared. Two separate forms are available in the manual, one for breakfast and snack, and one for snack only. You must also record the number of children who were served a meal or snack on the food production record after meal service takes place. The number of adults performing food service labor and who are served a meal or snack must be recorded separately on the food production record, but their meals may not be claimed for reimbursement. Attendance must be recorded daily and kept separate from meal participation records. A sample attendance record is available in Chapter 4 of the manual. Attendance records must include times in and out, first and last names of participants, month, day, and year. Attendance records cannot be used to determine the number of meals served, but must support the actual meal counts reported. Meals cannot be claimed for participants who are not in attendance. Centers are encouraged to cross-check a sample of meal participation records against attendance records on a routine basis. Meal participation must be recorded at the point of service, which is at the time meals are served. Meals cannot be marked prior to the meal or after participants leave. OSHCC organizations must maintain financial records to document they operate a nonprofit food service. Chapter 5 provides detailed information on financial documentation requirements. All staff responsible for serving meals and snacks must receive at least 1.5 hours of annual CACFP staff training, including civil rights training. Last, someone must be assigned to oversee operations to ensure that all CACFP requirements are met. At least one self-monitoring review must be conducted each fiscal year between October 1st and September 30th. If the organization sponsors multiple CACFP sites, more frequent monitoring reviews must be conducted. Requirements for center sponsors are covered in Appendix B. Next, we will outline the differences between OSHCC organizations and other CACFP programs. OSHCC meals must be served only when school is not in session or to children attending schools that do not offer a lunch program. Meals may be served year-round, including weekends, holidays, and school vacation, including summer break. The program may not operate on weekends only. Children must participate in a regularly scheduled program organized to provide services to children that is distinct from extracurricular programs organized primarily for scholastic, cultural, or athletic purposes. Meals may be claimed only for school children through age 12 and for participants of any age with disabilities. Children do not need to be enrolled. However, if the center is licensed, enrollment is required by the Department of Human Services, or DHS. In addition, OSHCC programs are not required to collect CACFP enrollment information, to provide WIC information to families, or conduct household contacts. The manual includes a list of nutrition and physical activity resources for school-age children. The lessons and activities can be used to teach children about nutrition and physical activity. Additional resources may be provided to parents for use at home. This concludes the lesson on Module 17, Outside School Hours Childcare. If you have questions, please contact your CACFP consultant or the state agency. Contact information can be found in the front of the manual.